Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections. This is the roof evaluation for this partial inspection here in Eugene, Oregon. We are been called upon to make a professional evaluation and to help possibly determine the reason for wall and flooring issues at the left rear corner of the dining room space. Please note that even if we find something that would appear definitive, there may be multiple conditions which are contributing to that challenge. As a function of this inspection, we are going to be doing some things that are outside the scope of a normal focused inspection in an attempt to determine if there are sort of peripheral issues associated with the issue at that left rear corner. This roof is in moderate condition with need for maintenance, in particular at the rear portion of the roof line. We've got a substantial amount of moss buildup at the at the rear side of the structure, or west side of the structure here. There is insufficient attic ventilation. It would appear as if we have a total of 2 covered roof vents that are dedicated for attic ventilation. The 2 in the distance there are more than likely for kitchen and for laundry room venting. I'll see if I can figure out what those are dedicated for. And then this is more than likely a bathroom vent fan. This one here would be venting the small sort of dormer, the small gable at the front of the house. So a total of 2 would be insufficient. We'd expect to see probably a total of 5 in a roof of this size. There is a shallow sort of step gable here covering sort of a small patio cover, the rear portion of the roof line. There are flashing issues at the right and left side of the structure that could be contributing to the accumulation of moisture. So our explanation would be that water or snow accumulating on this rear portion of the roof line could be moving its way behind that piece of L flashing, and then further behind the flashing, the step flashing that's behind those areas. So we'd recommend the licensed roofing contractor be called upon to make those determinations for repairs. Small swales have also been noted here at the rear portion of the roof line, where shingles are essentially flat and allowing water to accumulate at those locations. Same condition is present at the left-hand side, although it's a little more difficult to see because of the moss buildup. Recommend some roof maintenance, and some licensed roofing contractor be called upon to make some necessary changes. There's also adjacent to the chimney above the garage space. This is not associated with the challenges, or shouldn't be associated with the challenges in the dining room, but we'd also recommend that a licensed roofing contractor be called upon to evaluate this space as well. Probably cut back the siding to allow the flashing, that step flashing, to do its work. Again, a fairly substantial amount of debris buildup in the gutter lines on this front portion of the roof line as well. And then we have an electrical main or drop that's interacting with the right side of the roof. That's a potentially significant threat to life and property, as over time, even small movements adjacent to the roofing material can erode the drop and then expose wiring to the elements. Eric Haluzik, All Corners Home Inspections.